Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we've got the audio system demo of the 2021 Audi Q5 and its 19-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at the infotainment system, take a look at speaker locations, audio inputs, sound settings, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. We're going to go out on the road and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Before we get started, let's hop out, take a quick look at the car. This excellent, compact luxury crossover from Audi does just about everything you need it to do. It looks good, it feels very quality, everything inside and out, drives decently, it's a good 2-liter turbo. If you want to see more on the car, check the links in the description for our full review and our highway fuel economy test. We always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV audio files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. We also do the test with the sound settings set to their factory defaults, so let's take a look at those now. Very nice touchscreen infotainment interface here in the Q5, no sort of rotary knob in this one. So let's go. This is actually kind of nifty. Every time you adjust the volume, a little thing comes up on the screen and allows you to click right there for sound settings. I think that's a quick, easy way to get to them. In the Q5, you have your standard treble and bass and subwoofer, no mid-range adjustment, then front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance, focus for all front or rear, surround level adjustment, and the 3D effect adjustment, low, medium, and high. We're going to go through all of those now. I find the 3D effect option to have a pretty negative effect on high fidelity sound quality, so we're going to leave that off for now, and we'll leave the surround level on medium. For audio controls in the Q5, you have a nice volume knob over here. I will say it's a bit far from the driver, so you'll find yourself using this steering wheel adjusted rotary knob much more often, but this does feel good, has nice detents, and to change tracks you can go back and forth on it, which is nice. And as I said earlier, you have your volume roller right here. I like volume scrolls rather than volume clicks on the steering wheel. For track selection, you can either use the touch screen if you're in the now playing screen. You can, like I said, move the volume knob back and forth, or right here around the volume roller, you have track selection. Pretty easy to do. Everything has a really nice click to it, too. You got those nice things. Even the screen, when you click around, sounds really good. Like to see that. For audio inputs in the Q5, it's broken up between radio inputs and media. You have your standard AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio over here. And then in media, you have Bluetooth, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay compatibility, USB-A, USB Type-C, and that is it. So what are you missing? Well, you don't have a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack. You also don't have a disc player. Not the end of the world, but it would be nice to see a few of those for high-fidelity audio. Speaker locations in the Q5. This is a 19-speaker system with 750 maximum watts. Starting down here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 under the floor subwoofer in the rear. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto demonstration. We'll start off with Android Auto. It's nice to have two data ports, and they both work simultaneously, so you can have music playing on one and use Android Auto with the other. Click right there. There you have it. It's actually a really high definition screen, and it's one of the highest definitions I've seen for Android Auto in a long time. You got your maps, main menu here, pretty responsive, YouTube music, and settings. It's fairly wide resolution. You can definitely see that on the map screen. All right, Apple CarPlay. Plug our device in. You've connected a phone. Apple CarPlay. Yes, agree. And there we are. Map's not coming up. Don't have data connection on that phone, but you've got your music right there, your settings, and your main menu. I will say for CarPlay, it looks good, but these buttons are a little small. So if you're driving along and want to tap one of those, it's a little tough to get to what you want to do. All right, let's get on the road. Everything sounds fine. The biggest frustration has been too much mid-range hollowness coming through this area of the system. And because the system has no mid-range adjustment, I haven't been able to get rid of that and tune it out at all when listening to my personal music. Yes, we do all these sound tests with sound settings set to their factory defaults, but when I'm listening to music, testing the system, I'm playing with all the different settings, trying to tune it in and get it to sound best. Now let's turn the music down, listen to how the Q5 sounds on the highway. It's very refined. Very low amount of wind noise, engine noise, road noise. It's a good highway cruiser. This next song, we're going to turn the bass all the way up, both bass and subwoofer. Let's see how the Q5 does. It's lacking the power that some other vehicles in this segment have. You get a decent amount of thump. I can feel it in my seat a little bit, not really much mirror shakeage. My biggest complaint is that on the bass, just basic settings, the bass needs to be higher for everyday music listening. There are certain songs that sounded a lot better once I turned the bass up a few clicks, both bass and subwoofer, so I'm surprised the engineers didn't do that initially. In order to give you all an experience for the 3D settings in this car, we'll go down and turn a high 3D effect and restart that song. The 3D effect turned up, there's more hollowness to the music, and it further takes away from the musicality and power of the tracks. Wrapping up my thoughts on the Q5's Bang & Olufsen audio system, it's okay. For this level of car, I was expecting a bit more. 19 speakers, good amount of power, a high name like Bang & Olufsen. It's better than your standard system. It's better than even most Bose systems, but it's not quite competing with the Bowers and Wilkins in Volvos or BMWs. It's not getting up there with the Burmeisters in the Mercedes, and it's not quite competing with most Mark Levinsons. Objectively speaking, I'd be giving it about an 8. This infotainment system does work really well, so I do appreciate that. Subjectively speaking for this class, I'm giving it about a 7.5. I was expecting more from this vehicle, and there are competitors that can get you that much crisper, general, better balanced sound, more customizable. I would expect for this upgraded system to have more customization options and a little less of this gimmicky 3D business. Thank you all so much for checking out the review. Hope you found it informative. If you want to see more on the Q5, check the links in the description for our full review and our highway fuel economy test. We'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.